Friday show, but there's no Friday show this week, so they're sponsoring that. Get 10% off. Go to Wolf and Brew and type in Duggystone 10. Brilliant. It's great gifts for your dogs. Here we go. We'll get them in the room now. They're here. It must be those sensors of the polos must have got them worked up. So, how are you doing?
Right, we're all going to need to squeeze in here, guys.
That was a bit of a disaster with the camera.
No, rocket, people, rocket. Thanks for coming on the show. Introduce yourself.
I'm Donny.
I'm Kier.
I'm Steph. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Excellent. And thanks for sending us your video pre-release. I've not stopped playing it and listening to the track. It's an absolute brilliant track.
Thank you very much, man. That's appreciated.
And this show goes out every Thursday, and that track will now open the show for the rest of the month. We used to have all the shows. We used to have Wet Leg and Shays Long, but we've changed it now. So we're going to feature an artist on it, and yours is the rest of July. So everyone will get to hear that. And we'll play
that's amazing, man. We're really humbled that you've done that, man. That's great.
No worries. We like good stuff. It's about creating a movement, and that's why we created this show, was to discover emerging artists and get them out there, give us a bit of a platform, and all grow together. We grow with the artists, and they grow with us, and that's what it's all about. So, Oh, Charles Motorbike. So, you've been on his show. You've done a jingle for his show, haven't you?
Yeah. Charles has been really supportive as well. He's an amazing guy with an amazing show. So. Yeah, we're happy to be part of it. We've had some, there's been a few, yourselves included. It's the support that we've had so far has been brilliant. It's exceeded our expectations, I think. So that track just grabs you, and it's a long track as well. But it's not a track that you think part way through, I'm going to turn this off because it's too long. Does that make sense? Yeah. Actually, we decided to put a radio edit out alongside it as well. But I actually noticed that on Spotify and YouTube, and nobody's been listening to the radio edit. So I'm actually quite happy with that. I'm glad that people are listening to the full length version.
Yeah, I like it, and the video's pretty cool as well. It's a simple thing, but obviously that must have took a lot. I don't even know, where did you film that? Wasn't in Scotland, was it?
It actually was. It was Winchborough Bing, so a little place out in West Lothian. It looks pretty alien. So yeah,
I fitted the theme.
Yeah, it's awesome. We absolutely love it. So, how long have you been together as a band producing?
Well, we only really got together in August last year. Wow. Steph and I are husband and wife, so we've been writing songs together for,
That's Steph.
Hey, we don't want an ABBA vibe going on. Stay together. It gets all messy, that. We don't want any of that nonsense.
She says your husband and wife. Is that Steph?
All right.
Could get confusing.
Yeah.
But we've been writing songs together quite a while.
Yeah.
Sort of in the house and stuff. And I think during lockdown?
During lockdown, we really started concentrating on writing and recording a lot of stuff. And
we've been in touch with Donny before lockdown, and then
it all fell through, and then
so August last year, we kind of started getting stuck into it. And recently, we've started rehearsing with a live band, and Stuart McFarlane, who's listening, and Stuart Douglas and Gordon, they're playing with us live. Stuart's also just joined the band. He's full-time bass player now. So,
excellent.
We're looking forward to doing live shows. So, but it started off as purely a recording project last August, and we decided we were just going to release some music and see how it went.
Yeah.
But it went really well, and we're looking at do live shows soon. So
excellent.
Kind of system of writing, we all know our job and sort of it all seems to work. So I love it. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Well, if you keep releasing tracks like Moon Rabbit, then we'll keep on playing you anyway. But if you keep releasing them, it's gone round really well. Everyone that I've shared it with I've gone, wow, this is awesome. And Ross is listening, and he was the one. This used to be the 80s and 90s show. We binned it off and did this instead. And he's like, don't do it. And then every week he goes, it's my favourite show of the week. So, and he absolutely loves it for you. And he loves the track. So, yeah. It's
and
cool.
we've got a bit of a plan actually. We're planning to release a single every 6 weeks. So our next single is actually out on the 5th of August. It's already uploaded and with the distributors, so that'll be out, as I say, on the 5th of August. It's called Archie's Prophecy. So.
Oh, cool. Well, we'll definitely be getting on that. Charles is on. He says, "Yeah, Moon Rabbit is absolutely Godhead," because you know he's like that.
I love that statement.
Yeah. Well, you might not know about Charles, but he used to be a model. He's been in loads of films and series, TV shows and all sorts of stuff. And he's been on the station a couple of years now. And when we first started chatting, I think we was on the phone for about 2 hours. He's a really interesting guy, and I want to get him on for an interview because he needs to tell his story. But anyway, that's another thing. But
I'd be interested to hear that, man. He's a cool guy.
He's a cool dude. Seriously, he's one of the coolest guys I know. In fact, he's the coolest guy I know, coolest dude. So have you got any gigs planned? You said you wanted to gig. Have you got anything lined up?
Not as yet. We're looking. I think to begin with, what we're going to do is probably a couple of shows in Edinburgh and Glasgow and sort of local area, and then anything that sort of crops up in between. It's really, the sort of live music side of things is. It's a bit ropey at the moment. Still, we're still feeling the after effects of it. The sort of COVID-19 thing, and gigs are still getting shut down, big ones and small ones for illness. So, but we don't have anything lined up, but we are definitely going to be lining something up in Edinburgh.
We'll let you know straight away.
So.
I'm sure you will, and definitely you need to get out there. And you're right about the gigging. I mean, talking to a few people, we were supposed to have done a festival this year. I was supposed to be covering a 3-day festival, and it's got postponed to next year because I think also depends. Sometimes people are a bit nervous or were nervous at the time to book it, and some festivals and gigs are successful, and some are really, really struggling. So yeah, it's a very difficult time for the industry, for artists, and not just that, but for the venues and what have you, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
Hopefully it'll start to fall into place, though.
That's why we kind of went with the online side of things. Like we started recording at home, and when we met up with Donnie, and Donnie started, because I've got a home studio here, I record and mix and the stuff as well. So it's just kind of concentrated on that. We've got about 40 or 50 songs in various stages of production now. So
cool. Well, sometimes, and this is just an idea, just because this is how my head works, it just pops up. I have bands come and do gigs here, but obviously you're a few hours away. However, if you've got an home studio, what we could sort out offline at some point is we could live stream your concert from your studio on here.
Yeah, I can actually achieve that fairly easily. I've got OBS, is that the streaming that you're using?
Yeah, well, we can do that and can put you on it if you're up for it. So we'll do a Studio One from Scotland.
Yeah, we'd love to do that, man. Love to do that.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask that question, and Charles, it's been bugging me. Not bugging me, but interesting. Bands' names, how did he come up with the band name?
We had to change our name a couple of times because we kept picking names that already were bands without realising. And I think we put a vote up, and then the vote fell through because the one that was voted for was already a band. So we just started again. But it's a bit of a joke, isn't it? It's a double helix is DNA.
It's like alien DNA.
Yeah, it's alien DNA. We've got that space theme.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
So,
and that's good.
There's 3 of us, so that's where the treble came from.
Cool. I like you've done that because I've seen a few bands in the past and they're emerging. You go, and if whatever the name is, whatever the band's name is, and you come back from the gig or whatever, and you start typing it in, and some other band comes up, and it takes you 3 hours to find them. Do you know what I mean? I say, pick a name that's no one else has got, because it's just frustrating. You end up with some band somewhere else, and you need, in this day and age, you need to make it easy, because if someone's searching and can't find what they want within a couple of seconds, they've moved on to something else.
That's it, yeah.
It's difficult, isn't it? Like,
it's so hard.
Like every name you put in, there's some band in Mongolia or something called it. You know,
there
was a few ones that were like, "Oh, that sounds great," and then typed it in. And it's so difficult.
I get it, because we had it with the station. I spent a full day and a half searching for station names before we launched, and either a company or another station called it. So I was like, well, we've already got a business called Duggystone. Let's call it DuggystoneRadio, and that's how it was born. So that's how we called our station that, because you know what I mean. You didn't want to be called something else, did you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then someone said DS. I think it was something like DSR, which is a disabled radio station. We said, we don't want that. Don't put that down. Do you know what I mean? It's
it's hard. I think before the internet, you wouldn't have known.
No, you wouldn't have done
another name.
You wouldn't have done.
Had the same name as you. Yeah. But now you type in anything, it's a band.
Yeah.
Pick a word and type band after it.
Exactly. Yeah. So what have you been up to, Don? Have you always been have you been a solo artist, or what's your story?
I've just been in and out bands for years. And then I'm from Glasgow. I moved to Edinburgh. I thought it was kind of all over at one point. I just thought, we'll just move on. And then I kind of met Keir, and it was funny because I was kind of writing lyrics at the time. It was just a wee bit of synchronicity, and I just kind of met him, and then it just took off, just the output's been really insane, loads and loads of tunes.
Excellent. So who's doing singing the vocals on that track, Moon Rabbit? Is that you, Donny? Or
yeah.
Cool. Oh, it's wonderful. And I was trying to work out where you're from, because I couldn't work out from the vocals. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't get you. The accent wasn't coming through at all. So yeah. My niece says, "Is he from Manchester?" Says, "I don't think so. I'll have to check. I'm not sure." She said, "I'm sure he's from Manchester." I think it's because you had all the indie gear on. Do you know what I mean? You look proper.
Well, it's just that I think when I was like 14, 15, that was all kicking off, and I just heavily influenced by it.
Yeah, it's cool. Cool look, cool video, and an absolutely cool sound. On the beer already? Who's on the beer already? Are you on the beer, Eddie? Someone's commenting on the beer already. I don't know what he's going on about.
No.
It's Diet Coke. No product.
It's a Diet Coke, Eddie, you fool. They might be from Scotland, but he's not drinking special brew at this time in the morning, or Tennent's
Extra. Didn't find Iron Brew either. So.
Don't you drink Iron Brew?
We do, but they've taken all the sugar out.
Yeah,
that's no good for anyone in Scotland. You could always deep fry a Mars bar and have that with the Diet Coke.
That would be delicious.
Salt and sauce on the Mars bar.
Deep fry everything. It's absolutely wonderful. I think it's brilliant what you've produced, and we really appreciate you sending it to us and letting us play it. What we've been asking artists to do is doing us an artist drop. So introduce yourself, and you're listening to Duggystone Radio. Would be wonderful. Can you do that for us?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So, 1, 2, 3. We are Treble Helix, and you're listening to Duggystone Radio.
That was a bit of a rabble. Yeah.
We'll put some echo on that and some reverb, and it'll sound. Eddie will mess with that. It'll sound wonderful when he's finished with it.
That's how I mix everything, Dougie. Just some echo and reverb. And
it works all the time. I was at a gig in Christmas, like, can we have some more reverb on this? Come on, turn it up, DJ. We want more reverb. Yeah, I wonder why.
I'd happily go through my life with just reverb, just even in shops and all that.
Yeah, you need the transcode. I bet you can get that on an app on the iPhone. I bet you can get something that'll put reverb. Right. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to let you get on with your day, and we're going to play. If I've still got it on my screen somewhere. Where's the video? Oh, I've lost the video again. I must have. Is it there? No, that must be it. Blue skies. I'll tell you what. Wherever this is in Scotland, it's absolutely beautiful. People, we love it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Thanks for being on the show. Keep in contact. If you do want to do a gig remote, let us know. Talk to Janice and we'll organise that, because that'd be good.
Yeah.
Saves you travelling, and we'll do like an interview gig. We'll do a full gig with you when you're sorted. But everybody, keep it Duggystone Radio. Go and check out Treble Helix. This track is absolutely brilliant. If you're not into it, then you don't even know music. Until next time, stay safe. See you soon. Cue the VT. Cue the VT. Cue the reverb, cue the reverb. Right, get ready. Vocals now, go.